So, hey everybody, Tanya Kurth, Coldwell Banker Realty. I'm super excited to have you here today. And we are going to be talking to a pretty fabulous couple because today is our live second episode of a client's story. And today we are going to be talking to Ashley and Eric Whetstone, and we're going to hear their fabulous love story of how they came together, bringing two households under one roof. That roof is a fabulous home that I helped them find. And so we are going to be adding them in here in just one moment. But the reason why I started doing these interviews is because I believe that people's stories are really powerful and they bring value to us. They help us do better and be better people. And really everybody has a story. And then the other piece of it too is that this is where my life coaching world and my role as a real estate agent have really collided together. And the recognition that houses are not just houses. It's in our homes that we establish our values and create our traditions, and our memories are created here in our homes. And so there's a lot to be said about that, and that's why those stories are so important. And I love to hear from my clients to share their stories because they invited me into their worlds and the process of selling and buying their houses as well. So I'm just so blessed that I have clients who are willing to get in the hot seat, to talk with us and share with us their stories and really give us a glimpse into their world. So let me go ahead and introduce you to the Whetstones, Eric and Ashley. So they're going to share with us a little bit about their story. They have a large household and everybody's under one roof right now. And so you all, I'm sure, that are watching can relate to this. But go ahead and tell us about your family. Who's all under that roof?
Well, first of all, can you hear us just fine?
Absolutely.
All right, good. Well, let's see. We met over a year and a half ago now. We both of us work in the same place, and we kind of met without knowing that.
So we met online. We were chatting with each other, and within a couple hours of chatting, his said he worked at a large company in IT, and I was like, I work at a large company. Which one is it? And then we realized we actually worked at the same company, this huge company, and we worked on the same building. So we were chatting online, and we were like, let's just go meet for coffee downstairs. And just instant, it was just instant. Like we saw each other and just, I don't know. My world changed the moment I saw him.
How did you two not notice each other? You're both such big personalities.
And yeah, so I was a single mom at the time. I have twins, and he was a single dad. He's got 4 kids, but 2 are grown and out of the house, and then his younger 2 are still, being raised by him. So as we started to date and then eventually met each other's kids and started blending our kids together, we kind of started talking about, well, maybe we should buy a house for this menagerie of children that we have. So we started looking around, just seeing if it was even possible. I had never owned a home before. I think Eric, you had, yeah.
I had previous, yeah, but yeah, we needed something larger and accommodation wise.
Yeah. So in your household now, do you want to show us? Where these kids are hiding?
So we were gonna maybe walk through the house, but we would only be able to do like the upstairs because we've got kids all downstairs doing presentations.
They're hiding in the basement. Got it. Yeah, we would love to see your house. That would be awesome. Show us whatever you like.
You wanna
all right, so let's see how we're gonna do this here.
Hopefully technology works with you. But so Eric and Ashley are in Mound. The journey to them ending up in Mound is quite interesting. Was not on their radar to be in Mound, but what a beautiful area that they're in. They've got water all around them. You guys just love it, don't you?
Oh, we missed that. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, so they moved to Mound, and so I was just telling them that like that wasn't in the plans to end up in Mound, and we found a fabulous property, and you can walk over to the beach and swim, and you guys have posted so many sweet pictures of you guys enjoying that lifestyle.
Yeah, I had lived in Minneapolis for years, right in the city. I lived in Northeast. I lived in Loring Park for a while. Then I lived in South, right by Lake Harriet. And Eric lived in St. Paul, right off of like University and Snelling. So we were both totally city birds, like loved being in the city. And so we were looking primarily first with Tanya to stay in the city. But as we started to look at homes and our financials and just how high demand all the houses were in the city, it made us so nervous. We were like, we're not going to be able to financially compete with all of these offers and multiple offers on these homes that we really loved. And Tanya was really great at like, well, let's just think about this in a different way. Like, what if we could get you some more space, get you out of the city? And I was super reluctant, but I love where we wound up. I absolutely love being out here. It reminds me of where I grew up. I grew up in New York in a small town about an hour northwest of New York City. And my parents had 8 acres of land. And it was just very serene and beautiful and safe, and lots of trees and birds. And that's kind of what we have out here. Like, we have tons of birds. We had a garden this summer. We have a really nice yard, trying to make it nicer.
Yeah, you guys have done so much to make that house your home for sure. And Eric, where did you grow up?
I grew up a small town southeast Minnesota called Winona. For 25 years before, I left in the early 90s or mid 90s, kind of up here. And I've been up here in the cities ever since, pretty much. So.
Wow. Well, I am really happy for you guys. I think that we nailed it and put your family in the right spot. And yeah, you guys have had a fun summer there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're really close to I don't know if it's the LRT bike trail or what the bike trail is called out here, but like the kids and I will hop on our bikes and drive into town on our bikes and get ice cream. Like, it was a really wonderful summer. On the way back, we pass a beach, we jump in the water with our clothes on. Like, it was just an idyllic summer out here for our first home and our first summer in Mound. It was really,
considering how this summer turned out.
Right? Yeah. I mean, we've obviously been home a lot. Kind of forced to be. And yeah, I don't know if that was touched on, but like, we haven't been to the office in almost a year now. And we the two of us work from home, as well as almost always 4 children doing school from home. So it's quite a bit of homebodiness.
Yeah, absolutely. Perfect time to really get into a special place that fits everybody, and you guys can enjoy it because you're spending a lot of time enjoying it.
Oh yeah.
So, okay, let's see that tour.
Okay, we don't know how to turn the camera around.
We're trying to figure out how to turn the camera around on this.
Just, you guys, this is an amateur video.
All right.
See. Okay. Okay.
So, and those floors are pristine, beautiful floors in wonderful condition.
So I'm surprised they still look nice because we did get a pandemic puppy who has long nails. But I'll just kind of turn around. So we were just sitting in our living room. There's our deck door.
Beautiful.
There's our Christmas tree. That was, I was very used to having 9-foot ceilings in Minneapolis, and our tree was a little big this year. So we wound up having to cut some of it off the bottom and the top, but she fits right in the corner. And I'll just turn around. This is our avocado wall that we painted that I love this color. Just
beautiful.
Really energetic and fun. There's my big piano that almost couldn't come up the stairs when we moved in.
Oh, I bet. Wow.
So we'll kind of turn around now and walk towards the dining room and the kitchen, which is all kind of one space. Let's see if I can turn around here. We love our chalkboard wall.
I remember you getting so excited when you saw that when we showed the house.
Yes. So we write love notes to each other. The kids doodle on there. We tried using it for like a COVID schedule, but that really didn't go well. The kids were like, I don't want to go outside at 10 o'clock. Like, So we'll just loop back around. And again, it's a split level. So we have 2 bedrooms up and a full bath up, and then 2 bedrooms down, a family room down, and a bathroom down.
That's cute.
Into the hallway. We just painted our bathroom in here. Let's see if I can.
Can you get in there?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. So here's our bathroom.
Okay.
We just did some cosmetic stuff in here just recently.
Is that kind of a spa color, like a real light coral, or
It's just kind of a neutrally gray, and then we're gonna paint the ceiling like a super, super dark green.
Okay.
Almost like the color of our bedroom. So this is our bedroom in here. Let's see if I can.
Wow.
So yeah, we painted this room really nice and dark, and so that's probably the color we'll do in our bathroom ceiling, just for something fun.
It's so nice when you buy a home to just make it your own. You know, obviously when you sell a house, you don't do bold colors, you go neutral. And so when you move in, you get the opportunity to really let your personality shine through. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, if we ever decide to sell the house, which we're not planning to, but if we were, we'd have to paint everything gray, I'm sure. Again.
Well, it probably won't be gray anymore by that point. It'll be something else.
So then there's another bedroom here, but our youngest daughter is in there learning, so we're gonna leave her alone.
Okay.
But then just downstairs, we're not going to go down there because we got kids that are trying to do presentations and stuff. But downstairs is a family room, which we spend a ton of time in.
Lovely family room. Yeah. Yeah, lots of natural light down there. You guys, this is great to see. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, we love it. And we love where we are. It turned out great. So.
That's awesome. Well, good. Congratulations. So, okay, should we sit back down then? Should we sit down and have some coffee?
Do we have any coffee?
No. So tell me, like, from your childhood, your homes, what have you brought to your homes today that you live in? Like, what kind of traditions do you have in your new home that you had as children?
Pretty much the same. I mean, nothing's really changed. I mean, we kind of combine traditions, I guess, but just
yeah, I think that's probably the biggest thing of like our first year. We just got married too. We got married in October.
Yeah.
And Tanya was such an awesome friend. She came to our wedding too.
That was just a beautiful wedding. How fun. So much personality in that wedding. It was something else.
But yeah, I think that mostly what we're doing is kind of like blending like his traditions with his kids, my traditions with my kids, like trying to like blend them together and come up with our own. I mean, it's a totally different thing to have raised my kids, you know, for a decade, and he's raised his girls, and we have our own established habits and traditions, and then bringing that together. And,
right. Absolutely. And so this is the house where all that has kind of come together, and you've figured out how to mesh all of that. And
for sure.
I'm sure some things went smoothly, and some things, you know, it's been a process to learn it and figure it out.
Yeah.
Like how I worded that.
Yeah, and there's bourbon and love to cover the rest.
Oh, famous.
You just got to figure out that she's always right, and
shut up.
That's all there is to it.
That's awesome. Well, good. So tell me, what's something that you two have learned about each other since you have blended your families together and now live under one roof?
Eric really doesn't like when I leave all the cabinets open in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I don't even realize that I do it, but like, I just like, and my kids do it too. Like, you get something out of the cupboard and like, just leave the cabinet open.
I think it's possible. I just learned I'm more OCD than I thought I was. So.
Oh, okay. Because you were doing your way.
Yeah, I guess so.
I have learned that, well, he was a wonderful boyfriend and then fiance, but he's a wonderful partner. Like, I just love how he partners with me with helping with the kids, laundry, just from going to being a single mom and then being able to have someone I can rely on that just is so helpful and smart and very capable. It's just really, he's great.
You get to pass the reins off once in a while. Now you have a partner and everything.
I have learned that that's really hard for me. I'm a control freak. Oh. I am very much a control freak. I like things done a certain way.
He's
the more
OCD. You're a control freak. Like,
yeah. But the more that I just ask him or tell him that I need help, the better I feel, the better I think he feels, just knowing that I'm asking for help. That's not easy for me to do. So.
wow, that's huge, isn't it? That's really something.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I don't know if it's that dramatic though. I just think that for the most part, you know, you just learn something new every day and you just go with it, you know, that kind of thing. So
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a lot more laid back than I think I am, but then when I'm not, then it's like, then I'm all, you know, stressed and I got laundry to do and leave me alone. But no.
Well, and, you know, and not only that, but this is a unique time, right? So like now,
it's terrible. Yeah, yeah.
You guys are together all the time, so it's not like you get to ease into this.
No.
We had a rough few months adjusting to blending our parenting styles. We bought a home and moving and sorting through each of our stuff. We then got a pandemic puppy that we had to house train.
Got a dog, got married, planned a wedding.
Yeah, planned a wedding. It was just, and when we had these like fights or battles over things and we'd work it out, I would just be like, if we can survive a pandemic, a puppy, buying a house, blending our kids, getting married, like we are good. Like
absolutely. It's all smooth sailing from here, right? Oh, well, I am just so grateful that you guys were willing to get on here and do this with me. This is only the second episode, so it's just going to keep getting smoother and smoother as we go. But I'm just so glad you guys did this, and I hope I didn't ask you any bad questions. Should I ask?
No.
Should I ask you some really personal questions?
Yeah, we were thinking we got off scot-free. That's pretty good.
No, I am just so impressed with you guys and the journey, and I'm so grateful that I was able to be a part of it. I just am so thankful for you guys, and
well, we're thankful for you. So
I feel really blessed to have been a part of this with you. And yeah, I mean, talk about so much packaged in one deal, right? Like,
for sure.
Yep.
For sure.
And I will just say, you were the perfect realtor for us.
Yeah.
I mean, I had so much anxiety just about financials and the mortgage process and all of it and home inspections and closing. And like, you made it so smooth and you made me feel so safe and like it was just going to happen, like no matter what. And I loved when we would go and look at houses. If there were other people there, I was nervous, and you would just like walk into a room and be like, I'm here now. This is mine. Like,
I don't remember that.
You asserted your dominance.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Which I love that you would walk into a room like this alpha female, like I'm in charge. I know what I'm doing. And it just put both of us at like incredibly at
You
ease.
you definitely take care of your clients.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. That's important to me. So I really appreciate that. And I haven't had that compliment before. So that's awesome.
Oh, I'm actually surprised.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate that. I guess we can probably wrap this up. That was awesome. You guys are really great. You're welcome to do this with me anytime you want.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Take care. Have a great rest of your day. We'll help your kids with their presentations.
Okay. You take care.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks, everybody, for watching. That wraps up this episode of A Client Story. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.